Serial Overdrive here. Give me a second. I'm trying to stream this. So those of you that are watching when this isn't live, just jump ahead a little bit. Hopefully the video is going to be going good, but I need to check that this stream's working first. I think you guys get what I'm doing. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to stream, not weekly, but every so often on Twitch. Just do an Entropia Universe stream. Talk with those of you who are following me on Twitch. Say, hey, what's up? But first, before I do any of that, I gotta make sure this is actually making it to the stream. Otherwise, none of this is being recorded. I can't push it to YouTube. No one's watching it. Just a bad situation. None of this is being recorded. I can't push it. Okay, there we go. So I just checked it out. It is being recorded. We have, positive confirmation on this one. Let me set this up now. So it says live. All right. So there we go. Alright, so the video is playing, so we're all good to go. Those of you watching on YouTube, hopefully you're going to jump ahead to this point. If not, no worries. Anyways, what I want to do today is a 25 PED mining run. Okay? So, not a high value run, but just sort of something that's relaxed. I haven't done this in a little bit. Some of you guys probably want to hear what's up with me. You want to know that I did not get killed in some sort of crazy boating accident where, I don't know. Who knows? You guys want to make sure that I'm still around. You guys want to make sure that I'm still watching videos or making videos. I'm always going to be watching videos. You guys want to know what's up. You guys want to make sure that this is still a channel that you can, come to for your almost weekly, I guess this time it's bi-weekly, Entropia Universe content. So, I'm going to be doing a classic Serial Overdrive run. I'm going to be doing something sort of not in the danger zone, right? But by PvP. You guys know my theory with mining is that PvP is a lucky spot. It's where you want to be. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong. But I feel like mining by PvP is a little bit more profitable. Mining in PvP is good too. We might end up doing that. Let me... do I have anything that's lootable on me? Because we might end up going into PvP. I'm not always... Okay, so it's looking like there's nothing lootable on me. Those of you who do PvP mining a lot, that's like the first thing you want to check. You want to make sure that you can't be looted. Because if you get looted, it sucks. You lose all your stuff. And, alright, so for those of you who are new, what I'm doing, I teleported into Camp Ichinada North Hangar, and I'm going to be going into this area. It's a contaminated zone, which means it's PvP, and the PvP is lootable. That makes things a little bit more intense, okay? Hold on one sec. I'm just looking at Twitch right now. I wanted to do a title. Since I just decided right on the spot what to do, I'm gonna do Entropia Universe 25 PED mining run lootable PvP. So that's the title of my Twitch stream. No one's really joining yet, but that's cool. That's cool. It is lagging behind, I guess, but that's how Twitch works. So now we're slowly, getting closer to PvP. I'm going to start mining soon, for those of you who are wondering. I'm sort of playing with the stream here. I know streaming is not the best way to make these videos, but I do like it because every now and then I'll catch one of you guys in stream. We can talk a little bit. We can chit-chat. It's live, so there's a better connection. And, it's sort of cool for me to interact with people. Like, I love interacting with people in the comments. So if you're thinking, like, oh, maybe I should comment, definitely comment. I like talking to people. I'm doing this just to have some sort of community based on Entropia Universe and all that. Alright, there we go. First drop, first claim. Not a bad way to start off a 25 PED mining run. I'm saying that a few times just for those of you who jumped ahead. Now, what was I saying there? Oh, let me check this real quick. Do I have yeah. So what I was saying is, I'm going to be going in PvP. This is streaming live on my Twitch. There's a link probably down in the description if you're watching on YouTube and thinking, hey, this is something I wouldn't mind seeing live. I don't give times out. I don't do anything like that just because I'm not... I don't make money off of this per se, and I know like that sounds skeezy, right? Like, oh, he's not streaming because he doesn't make money. Well, I don't make money, so this is something I do for fun, which means if I feel like streaming, you're gonna get a stream. If I don't feel like streaming, you're not gonna get a stream. Oh boy, I'm getting it. What was that? Jesus Christ, I don't even see myself as being dead. I'm at half health and I died. What sort of bugged out shit is this? Alright, so that was bullshit, I think. But what can you do? Let's make things interesting. I don't want to bore you guys, right? I don't want you guys saying like, oh, Serial Overdrive has these pussy streams where nothing happens. It's very boring. No. We're gonna go somewhere cool. We're gonna probably lose some loot. So those of you who are very good players and like to hunt people in PvP, you're welcome. I'm one of those people that makes you money. Let's take off and head south. We're flying into the heart of this bitch. We're doing it. Alright, let's do that. I don't know if the trick still applies, but it used to be sometimes if you go in there with low health, into PvP with low health, you can't be looted. So if someone shoots me right now, they might... I think they can, though. I think that changed. It used to be if you're hunting, you'd always keep your health below 50%, and then you could hunt in PvP without worrying. Now, how this was fixed was if someone that wanted to kill you came along and they saw you in PvP hunting and your health was at like 30%, they'd be nice. They'd say, hey, what's up? How's it going? They'd run by you, and right as they're coming by you, they'd pull out a high-powered healer, give you one little good hit. You notice yourself going up to, oh, I'm not allowed to enter with vehicles. Okay, that sucks. So they'd run up to you. They'd notice, you know, he's a little injured. Like being friendly, they'd run past. They'd say hi. You'd think, okay, everything's cool, no big deal. Then they'd heal you and shoot you. And because they healed you, you were no longer below that threshold, which means they could now loot you. So yeah, if you're a hunter and you're worried about that, if this thing still applies, great way to get around that is to heal your victims first. Sounds weird, but it works. I had that happen once. I thought I was so smart. I was like, oh, I got this. Nobody's gonna get me. I'll just die. Like, no big deal. I lose my toxic shot. Who cares? Nope. Got healed. Lost a shit ton of money. And that's what taught me to always put stuff into the safe the second you get the chance, which I did not do just here. So that was my bad. Alright, we're getting a little bit of lag here. I don't know what's going on. This is a weird sort of lag. I'm not sure if it's translating to the stream or not, but it's like on and off. Very, very weird. Very weird. Tell you what though, let's land this thing. I don't want you guys to watch me flying around, but I don't know. I don't think you guys mind these longer videos as much. If you do, correct me. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go around the outskirts a little bit, find a nice place to enter where I can't get killed by mobs. And since I'm out here, I'm going to drop some probes. It's always good to drop probes in, well, wherever you go. You never know what you're going to find. See? That worked out. 2 probes dropped, 2 claims. Not too shabby, right? So since I'm by a teleporter, I know I don't really have to worry too much about what's going on here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to drop that. Oh well, let's hope for the best. Can I find another claim? No, alright. So that ends the streak of claims in a row. We got 2. Let's mine this. So anyways, yeah, PvP, dangerous place to mine, but a little bit more exciting. If I wanted to, I could call this claim over. I'm going to try and run up. I'm probably going to get attacked, but like I was saying before, since I'm by a TP, it's not that big of a deal. Assuming I can mine everything before I get killed. Oh boy, I might not be able to do it. This might have been a bad idea. I should have checked how big my claim was. He's not really doing much damage, is he? Oh boy, I spoke too soon. and I got it just in time. So we're good. We're good. Like I said, okay, that's not bad. Like I said, though, the teleporter's right here, so it's no big deal. I'm not worried about dying. Sometimes I am. Sometimes when I'm farther away, I'll go out of my way to avoid areas like that. You can summon a claim over. That's a good way to do it, but if you're right there, who cares, right? What? Why am I... That is weird. I did not spawn where I thought I would. I think the game's having some lag issues right now. Like, this is weird. I'm not spawning in the right areas. I'm jumping all over the place. This is not going to be a great stream here, but I'm still going to push it to my YouTube channel because I haven't been active in a while, and I want you guys to know that I'm still alive. Hopefully you guys don't mind. If you do, feel free to bash me or just dislike this video. My videos get too many likes anyways. I need a few that are just destroyed by people so I can feel bad about myself. I'm sure some of you will probably dislike it now because I mentioned that. Whoops. Twitch posted. Oh, there's an area I can go on Twitch to see. Oh no, sorry. Twitch sent me a message like, oh, see notifications about your broadcast. I thought it was really important, but it's just some advertisement for a new feature. I thought maybe someone was in chat talking. A lot of the time when I stream on Twitch, what happens is people will watch. A few of you guys have gotten in there and talked with me. I really like that. But a lot of people watch and no one will talk. So it's just me talking. It's like a normal stream, or not normal stream, normal video that I'm making, except this time I've got to look over chat every now and then to make sure I'm not being an asshole and missing someone's comment. I try my best. I really do. Anyways, let's get on with it, right? I guess we're just going to be mining around PvP unless we get the chance to go in which case we're going to go in. But at this point, I do have a little bit on me, so a little bit of lootables on me, I guess. So I don't know if it's really worthwhile to go into PvP, especially because I've had luck around this outer edge. I'll keep pulling up the map every now and then, so those of you who, you know, find areas based on where I have luck and where I don't, sort of get an idea for where I'm finding stuff. I'm going to spawn this here. We're going to have to fly around. I wish you could fly into PvP, but it looks like I can't. Either that or I don't have a shot. So to go into like the PvP that's lootable, you need at least you used to. I might be wrong about this. You need a toxic shot. If you don't have that toxic shot, you can't go into PvP, so that might be why, but since it's saying no vehicles allowed, I'm thinking that's not the reason. But who knows? Who knows? As we all know, I've been wrong before. I'm wrong more than I'm right when it comes to Entropia Universe. So, a little bit about me, background-wise. I started playing Entropia in 2007, 2006, so 10 years ago. I play on and off. I have not played a ton recently, so I'm behind on the latest stuff, but there's no one really out there making videos like this, so I feel like I don't know, I feel like it's better that I put out the little bit of knowledge I have than no one do anything. If you work for Mindark or something like that and you want to talk to me, like we can work something out, you can tell me some stuff, I can teach it to people. I'm good with that, but whatever. I'm just, you know, putting out videos, spreading the knowledge, hopefully. You guys are learning. Some people have even commented, like, I know a lot of you guys, what you'll do is you'll listen to these videos when you're mining, or in this case, if you're streaming the videos while you're mining, whatever. You're streaming or listening to these videos while you're mining, maybe I'll give you some tips, or, sorry, mining or hunting, basically, playing the game. Maybe you'll get some tips from me, maybe you'll be playing along, maybe you're about to go into PvP, and I'm like, oh yeah, make sure your inventory's empty, because I've gone there and lost a lot of money that way. And you're like, yeah, I've done that too. Oh, wait, let me go back and drop off this 5 million PEDs that I've got in list, or whatever it is. Obviously, I really hope none of you guys have invested that much into the game, and have them. And if you have, I really hope you haven't put it on the list, because we gotta talk if that's you. But you get what I'm saying. You guys listen in. Maybe I'm teaching you something. Maybe you're just, you know, you want to listen to it. You want someone, you know, you want a talking head. Not exactly a talking head, but you want someone just to be talking about the game while you're playing it. Who knows? I don't know why you're watching. Comment down below if you really want to. Some of you just watch the like how-to videos. That's cool too. This isn't a how-to video, obviously. I'm trying the streaming thing. I'm trying to stream on Twitch every now and then. I've got 25 followers on Twitch, which is not impressive at all. Not impressive at all. My YouTube channel isn't impressive at all, but my Twitch channel is even less so. Like, I could probably walk up to people in the street and get more than 25 followers. But hey, whatever. Let's drop another one. I got a double find there. Not too bad. I don't know if we're going to get a global. I don't think we will, but I know we won't, but I can be hopeful. Sometimes when I get that double claim, I'm like, maybe I can get a global. Maybe I can get 225 PED claims and it'll all line up and it'll be like almost a global. Sort of the same idea, right? A global is when you get 50 PEDs or more in a loot, and there's silent globals, there's silent HOFs. I've had a few silent HOFs. So silent global or silent HOF is where you get something with a TT value of less than 50 PEDs or the minimum HOF value, but when you add markup, it's worth more. So like this, 286% markup on this thing, right? So I only got 1.5 PEDs, but in reality, I got like, a 5 PED loot. So that's sort of the logic behind a silent global. It's because people want credit for getting something. They like seeing those swirlies, and sometimes when they don't, but they still should have it through markup, they like to call it something. You can tell all the people in your society, the people on chat, whatever, hey, look at this, I got a silent whatever. Silent global, silent HOF, silent ATH. That's an all-time high. That would be when you loot something worth more than pretty much anyone has ever looted before. So I just realized, I looked over in chat, there's 8 people watching right now, and I was thinking about going into PvP, but I'm broadcasting my location, and I'm sure that someone's gonna come and kill me if I do that. So I'm not gonna do that. Those of you who are in the stream hoping that I'm actually going to get myself killed, because those of you who are in the stream looking for me in PvP, I'm actually just going around it. I'm not going to go into it because I just realized how stupid this is. This is like that dude who was on Twitch playing poker live, right? His opponent like tuned into the stream and was just dominating him, and then he's like, oh wait, duh. Yeah, I'm not going to let that happen. So now that I just made that announcement, I'm going to check in a few minutes and see how many people have actually left the stream, because I have a feeling 1 or 2 of you are just in stream to try and kill me. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Got a small of list, and what do we get in the oil? Very poor. 2 okay claims, like not going to make a ton of money off of it, but worthwhile things. Worthwhile amounts, I guess. Let's mine all this. So any of you guys watching on stream have any questions for me? Anything you want to talk about? I don't know, maybe you know me from YouTube, Serial Overdrive. I'm probably one of the few people that post Entropia Universe content, so if you ever look up Entropia Universe on YouTube, you've probably seen my name. So yes, I'm pretty big in a very small community, That someone just commented, I do have a toxic shot, and I just really the Vandal guy will kill me. I'm sure someone would kill me. Like I put it. Oh wait, Vandal's on there. Okay, I guess there's 2 guys talking in chat. I think they know each other, but I have a feeling that they would probably. There are probably a few people in chat that realize that they could make some money if they kill me. So I'm not going to go into PvP. I just realized how dumb that was to stream that. That's like just donating money to people. So we're not going to do that. You guys almost got very lucky because I'm that stupid. Yeah, there we go. Someone just commented in chat. They may have tuned in for a specific reason, which means, they were going to kill me. I'm getting some good claims, though, actually. Like, Dianthus liquid, that's a high markup item. So those of you who are wondering, like, this is where I'm mining. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel, by the way, for those of you who are watching the stream. So this is where I'm mining, right in here. Let's zoom it out. So if you're looking for some high markup end matter, this is the area to go. And like we've talked about before, high markup is a way to make a profit. So I recommend this area. Yeah, so yeah, someone did admit that they did tune in. One person left. So yes, obviously people tuned in to kill me because I put that I was going into PvP in chat. So we're gonna that's not gonna happen, guys. Sorry. I realized the stupidity of what I was doing. Thankfully for me, unfortunately for you. All right, last one there. Let's see what happens. See how this 25 PED run goes. Ooh, there we go. Got one last claim, and then we'll add it all up and try and figure out if I made a profit or not. And those of you who tuned in just to kill me can just be disappointed that you didn't get that amount, whatever it is. All right, so let's add it up here. Oop. All right, stop that. So what do we have in Melchi? We've got 6 PDs of Melchi water, about 2 PDs of iron, so we're at 8 now. 3.3 of list, so we're like 11 PEDs, right? Got about 13 here. The oil makes it 14. You can add 15. It's probably 15 with the markup on these. Last one though, Dianthus liquid. 3 PEDs with a pretty good markup. So that makes it. I'm probably gonna get 22, 23 PEDs back for this run, which means I didn't break a profit, but I didn't lose too much. So I definitely recommend this area for those of you who are interested. And yeah, good luck mining, guys. For those of you watching on Twitch, as I've said before, I'm gonna push this to my YouTube channel. Feel free to check that out. Feel free to sub. I'm gonna try and broadcast maybe once a week or something like that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and those of you on YouTube who are going to watch this, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, comments, anything like that, just leave them below. For those of you in Twitch, leave them in the chat. Like, I'll stick around to talk if you want. And again, those of you in the stream, sorry for disappointing you. I'm actually not going to go into PvP because I realized how dumb that was. So yeah, until next time, peace.